Finally, a sunny day out. The clouds have been kind of a bummer lately, but I guess that's what you kind of expect in December in Colorado. Hello friends, Dan Lepiscopo here at Cornerstone Park in Inglewood, Colorado. It's just you and me. How you doing? For those of you who don't know, it's been snowing pretty crazy lately in Colorado. I mean, you can kind of see this snow around me a little bit, right? But speaking of December and snow, I really kind of wanted to discuss SAD, which is seasonal affective disorder, which actually affects quite a lot of people. Depression is one of those big silent killers. A study in 2013 showed that 41,139 people committed suicide. And that's pretty big. That's big enough for us to discuss about and to talk about it, because it seems like no one really does talk about it. Coming from my own experiences with depression, it feels like a big weight that you have to carry throughout the entire day, from morning until night. And even if you did talk to someone about it, they wouldn't really listen, and who cares if they really listened? You're too small, and the world is just way too big, right? We talk down to ourselves sometimes, and that's okay. Sometimes we do need a little bit of self-motivation. But when you pummel yourself day in and day out, you are just in this perpetual motion of depression that you seem that you can't get out of, which calls to a bigger question. Are you addicted to depression? When I was going through my own personal depression, I was torturing myself all the time of what I was doing. It always felt like I wasn't doing good enough, or I wasn't doing as good as everyone else around me. And it took a big toll on me, but it was continual for a while. I was addicted to unhappiness and unpleasantness, and I was addicted to stress and uneasiness, and truly was not beginning to understand and be able to express myself completely. It was mine and nobody else's. It was my little thing about me. It was my depression. I got to hold on to it, and it just kept me inside nice and warm. It prevented me from getting out of my confidence zone. It prevented me from getting out of my comfort zone. I was just in this little box of my insecurities and doubt that I never took the time to try and get out of it. The only way out of addiction is to not only acknowledge it, but to ask for some help. I personally didn't go out of my way to ask for help, but my buddy Cole and I wanted to do P90X, which is this insane home fitness program that is about 3 months long and just relentless. Throughout the entire time, all we did was just lift weights, and nothing more was a better confidence booster than that. I started out at 130 pounds and ended up gaining 20 pounds to 150. I looked good. I felt great. I was eating real food. I was drinking water. I was starting to actually look at myself in the mirror for the first time and actually like what I was looking at. Whatever it is that you need to put yourself out there in the world, to get yourself out of your comfort zone, do it. No more excuses. It's your time. You've worked too hard. You stressed to the limit. You have to put your foot down and say enough is enough. That you are not controlling me anymore. That I'm controlling me. Trade it with something else. Trade it with whatever you want. Just something expressive. Something to get yourself out of your comfort zone and into this world. Something different and something unique. You've got this. If I can make it through these troubled times, you can too. Your goal is to wake up one morning and say, what a beautiful world I get to live in. Go do it, because you've got this. You've always had. A big, massive shout out to Echoes for letting me use one of their songs for this video. It's called All I Want, and I'll put a link to their SoundCloud up on the video. And also check the description for their social media as well. Hit that like button if you like this video. Comment below if you have something to say. Hit that subscribe button if you mean it. And it all starts with us. It all starts with oneself. Thank you guys again. Your emotions are going to be all over the place sometimes, and some days are going to be really good and some days are going to be really bad. And I think with emotions, you have to allow yourself to express them fully and completely.